Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Audi Drives. Behind me is the brand new Audi RS5, and you're gonna get an exclusive look as one of the first humans ever on this channel to see how the brand new Audi RS5 will look. But before we start, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let's reveal it. Like, let's be real here, it looks absolutely amazing. Like the whole thing, the first sight I laid on this thing, I was just absolutely shocked. It just looks absolutely incredible. Everything about it screams masculinity in my opinion, really. Like, I'm going off script here. It's just masculinity, pure masculinity. Just look at it. White wheel arches, in fact 9 centimeters wider in total than the standard A5. Blackened out headlights, right? Beautiful carbon fiber elements here in this wonderful red and black combination. It's just amazing to look at. Single frame grille, 3-dimensional styling, you know, the new Audi logo, the new styling, the new DNA. And to me, it absolutely works. I mean, have a look at it from the side. The incredible arches, the cutting edges, the quattro blister here. Pure testosterone. No joke here. No joke. And then when you come to the rear end, it shocks you even more. I've never seen a placement and exhaust on an Audi like this. I mean, it just leaves you wondering, what will the RS6 look like when this looks like it does? It's just mind-blowing, because this is basically the RS4, right? They just changed the name. It's longer now, 10 centimeters. It's also wider, but still, it started in 1994, right? It's just absolutely amazing to me. And the whole thing, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But let's go into the detail with the design. Let's have a look at the highlights on the Audi RS5, because there are so many things that absolutely stand out. But starting at the front, the bonnet has stayed the same like in the S5 with the power domes left and right, which looks also beautiful. And then because this has the sport package, we have some wonderful stuff even on the side view of the car. For example, those beautiful mirror caps here in carbon fiber. The 21-inch wheels here, blackened out, wonderful carbon ceramic brakes, looks absolutely wonderful. And in the sport package, you get the 21-inch wheel exclusively, black combined with this red. Very nice. On the side, we have those side skirting carbon fiber, which also just add to the dynamic of this machine. Like, really, you need to have it. It's just, you can't get it low spec, right? It just doesn't fit this massive machine. Obviously, this portion here, you can see the width of the car, just looks absolutely amazing, in my opinion. This is exactly what an Audi RS should look like, right? This massive quattro blister here, beautiful. The communication taillights in the latest generation, logically. And then the carbon fiber parts here, the fat diffuser and exclusively matte black exhaust system, sport exhaust. What else could you possibly wish for? Truly looks amazing. If we have a look at the luggage space on paper, it would have lost a little bit of volume. But the thing is, they did it in a very clever way. First of all, you kind of have the same trunk space as in a previous model, RS4. The thing is, they just don't have those empty spaces anymore. You know, the things you had underneath this part, for example, or on the sides that you never used anyway, they just removed it. And then when you put the seats down, you get 1,360 liters, so that's plenty to move everything you need to. It's very beautiful. But now, let's have a look at the interior. All right, welcome to the interior of the new Audi RS5. And what else did you expect than perfect combination of materials, design, and precision, just like Audi always does. Now, let's talk about the highlights first. First of all, we get a beautiful leather seat with beautiful patterns here in this black and red style stitching and leather combination. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Second, you get a red seat belt, and this is now something that has changed because every single car that has this leather combination will get the red seat belt. If you want it in a different color, you have a second option, which would be the white pattern here, for example, and then you're getting a gray seat belt. So that is very cool, and I think it's very good. It doesn't confuse people when buying a car, even secondhand, for example. Now, another thing that they really did outstanding is the use of Dynamica. Very beautiful here in the armrest, very beautiful surrounding the infotainment system. It's just nice. You know, here on the side you get some Dynamica. Also on the door, it's just beautiful to be in, and you feel in a premium car. Same thing with the steering wheel, beautiful steering wheel, 12 o'clock mark there. Every single RS5 will get a 12 o'clock mark on the steering wheel, so that is a cool thing. You also have the communication light going all across the dashboard, which is also nice. And one of my personal highlights for this car is the Bang & Olufsen sound system. If you ever heard it, you will know that it is truly amazing. 2 USB-C charging ports, obviously a wireless charging port, then your cup holders, the gear lever, of course, not manual anymore. It's just a little button, I get it. Not that nice, logically, but you won't really care, to be fair. Now, screen-wise, you get the 3 screens. Logically, the driver screen here that is curved and towards the driver, and then the infotainment screen for the passengers. I know some people didn't like it. I personally don't mind, because in my opinion, even though it's 3 screens and fills the whole dashboard, at least they gave it a little bit of effort to design it in a curved way, unlike other car brands, you know. So I wish they return in a integration of the screen in the dashboard, but I don't mind it the way it is right now. It looks okay in my opinion. Now let's have a look at the rear passenger seats. The rear offers plenty of space for an adult. I'm 185 centimeters tall, so you can see I have plenty of space here. Also very nice leather materials here, beautiful. 2 USB-C charging ports. What I don't like here is somehow there's an empty space right underneath the USB-C charging ports. I don't know why. I don't know why there's so much empty space here, but this is the only drawback I see. They could have moved the climate control up there, so it's a little bit easier and nicer to look at. But other than that, I don't really see any troubles with this car. It really looks amazing. We got the cup holders that I don't like, logically. It's like in the last RSQ8, for example, where they don't extend anymore. But this is still the RS5, and it's a sporty machine, right? It's a sports car for the family man. You know what I mean? So I don't really think people will use it that much or care about it. I just like to look at the details and tell you my honest opinion. But other than that, I really, really like this car. I really like it. I instantly asked for the pricing, and we're going to talk about that right now. Let's talk about the price. The thing is, the official prices are not out yet, but I can give you an approximate estimate. So I know that the base price of this thing is around 108,000 euros for the Avant. But then you're obviously looking at the carbon fiber package like this, the carbon ceramic brakes, the sport package that extends the maximum speed you can drive. So I think fully spec with the Bang & Olufsen, all the beautiful interior parts, you're looking at around 140,000 euros. That's just what I think. You will have to check the website to see what it actually will be when it comes out or when you see this video. So yeah, but to be fair, I think the price is absolutely right, because this is truly a step up from the RS4, and I really wonder, what will the RS6 look like? I mean, this is already absolutely insane. Now, here is something that is very important for us petrol heads. Let me pop the hood and show you what I mean, because this still has a proper engine that is very beloved to all of us. And it's the 2.9 liter V6 machine. Here 510 horsepower, and logically with the additional hybrid system it produces 639 horsepower, 825 newton meters of torque, able to accelerate this thing from 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds, and will top out at 285 kph. Now if we compare it to, for example, the M3, this has 120 horsepower more, so that is a lot of power, man. That is a lot of power, and logically it's not even the final form. I mean, you could do something with the engine if we're honest. We know what, you know what I mean by that, right? Let's have a listen. Now here's the thing, friends. I would absolutely love to comment on the driving, but unfortunately today is just a sneak peek review, so we can only see it from the outside. I would love to show you the dynamic torque control that they introduced with this machine, sending the power over the gearbox, you know, to the rear wheels, to the front wheels, using the hybrid system in a very nice way to make it go as fast as possible. But unfortunately, I cannot show it to you, and I don't want to talk about something that I didn't feel. You understand? So today I can't give you the exact feeling of the car. It has 2.4 tons approximately, so I'm a little bit skeptical of how it will perform around corners. The numbers are absolutely insane. It's almost better in everything. The acceleration is better. The brakes are actually better. I mean, braking from 100 to 0 is 30.4 meters. In the previous model, it took 34.4 meters. So there's a lot of things to talk about, but I'm keeping that for the moment we can actually start this thing up and just rip it around the corners. All in all, friends, in my opinion, one of the most amazing looking cars I have seen so far this year, 2026. And to be fair, it's the best looking out of the trio currently. So nor the C63, not even the M3 looks better in my opinion than the RS5. Truly amazing to look at. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you and see you on the next one. Goodbye.